No games of hoops on a Tuesday night, but we did have an NBA draft. We will get into, I don't know about all the picks, but definitely the highlights. My name is Shlomo Stark,
My name is Levy Jacob.
and this is the daily basketball recap in 15 minutes or less. Levy, was this the most, what's the word I would say, predictable draft in recent memory?
Um,
Where I feel like everything that everyone thought would happen actually happened, and no team went funky until maybe the eighth or ninth pick. And like everyone said, three Michigan guys would get taken. Everyone nailed the order of the first basically 7 or 8 guys. Everyone knew A Cup was going to the Kings. Like they're like, oh, but maybe they're the Kings, and we think it's gonna. This is the order of the first four, but maybe it'll be something else. And I just feel like it ended up just being like exactly what everyone thought. Is what we.
yeah, I think that you're right to say that. Um, there was like some interesting switch ups in there at certain points,
I'm
but
saying
I,
well,
I
only after like the eighth or ninth pick. No.
yeah, meaning it was
Like
definitely
the
it
first
was in the
8
lottery,
picks
but
were
not
super predictable.
right. I do think
Except
though,
A Cup at least, maybe even more.
yeah, I do think though that there's the reason why is twofold. Number one is I think that this year's draft, because it had a lot of skill, it had a lot of guys who were who were able to do very specific things. And so a lot of teams kind of knew what they were getting. It wasn't a lot of like, which way do we go? That's number one. Number two is
Mhm.
I think that, and there was a team like that that actually ended up with the ninth pick, which we'll go over. But number two is I really do think that the lottery thing has kind of thrown a lot of teams for a loop, and a lot of teams were like, okay, no more playing around, like no more, no more taking big swings. Like we have to like just pick the right pick because there's just so many guys that are the right pick in this draft. Um, and I think that we saw that come to fruition.
I hear that. Three Michigan guys. You got your guy, your new guy. I apologize to all these rookies for their for my
No, it's
pronunciation, but
it's okay.
Ade Mara.
He's
However you
yeah.
say his
That's
name.
actually you got it. You got it. You're good. He's
So we
Spanish.
got
It's not your fault.
Ade Mara, Morez Johnson, and Yaxel Lendborg.
You did pretty good on both of them, on all three of those. That's nice.
Thank
Good
you.
job. Proud of you.
Are you happy with the Thunder's 12th pick?
Very happy. Very happy, especially with what was left on the board. The pick that I was going to talk about was that everybody was consensus. Everybody thought basically that the Warriors were going to pick Yaxel Lindenberg if someone didn't move up to try to pick him first, essentially, because in a weird way, how the Warriors were picking was similar to what the Thunder were picking for. They need size, a little bit of versatility, um, and defensive pressure. The one that was weird was the Mavs. At number 9, the Mavs picked Morris Johnson. He's a very good, versatile defender. They could have picked a guard for the future, and they picked him. A little bit strange to me. Like, I feel like that was not the ninth pick per se, but I think with that
So what?
perspective,
So let's talk this out, right? I think that's what I said. But with the ninth pick is when it got weird, which is a pretty boring draft. If in the ninth pick, that's when it gets weird. Like the first 8 picks were so predictable. But so if you would have taken Burries, I assume.
the one who I thought would fall was Morez. Yaxel, there was like a little bit of talk about maybe he would end up going a little bit later. Um, there was a
No, I'm
part of
saying
me
if you
that,
were the Mavericks, who would you take? Not who would
oh,
fall.
I would
I'm saying I think it's Burries now.
probably Burries, like pairing up Cooper with a knockdown 3-point shooter as a rookie growing together. The guy also provides size, and I just feel like it would have
Mm,
helped them on the offensive end. They needed shooting last year, you
yeah.
know.
But I bet
Um,
Milwaukee's thrilled that Burries fell to him.
yeah, I also don't really understand. I was reading a lot of draft grades. A lot of people kind of came back and said, what the Bucks need now with Giannis gone is reliable role players. And I'm like, is that what they need, reliable role players to bottom out? Like, I don't understand what that means. Um, but listen, they did it. So that's an interesting piece.
Mm.
They took him.
Do you
So
like player comps?
I happen to love player comps. I happen to also be bad at player comps.
Did you know that Bill Simmons invented them? I just found this out.
Yeah, he was talking about this
He
Legler,
spoke
no?
on his podcast. He was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah, no one was doing this in 2013, and I did the draft and like thought of it, and like he's just a genius.
he's great. He's really
Like
excellent.
player comps is so fun. So I'm just gonna challenge you with some player comps. You ready?
Please. Yeah.
Ade Mara,
The way that I've been talking about him, I say that he's a Mark Gasol light.
Marcus
A little
Solite. Okay,
a little bit like more physical,
Mike
but
Brown Jr.
Mikael Brand Jr. That's an excellent question. He's a potential wise, he could be a rich man's D'Angelo Russell.
What was your comp? Because I remember my comp for Denny Avdia.
Oh my god. I there's no way for me to remember what that was. Like I don't even
Should I
think I
tell you?
had it.
I actually remember what I said.
Please.
I said I think his ceiling is a rich man's Nicholas Batum.
I think you're spot on. I think that's exactly what he is.
Isn't
I think it's exactly what he is.
that a great call by me?
That's a very, very good call. That's a very good call. Like weirdly good. Like
Yeah.
why?
It's like if Nick Batum was like so much better. Oh, I was so proud. Like
That's
meaning
so
I thought
funny.
of it then, like just watching him play, like whatever, and then I'm like, as the years have gone, I'm like, that was a sick call.
Yeah, that's a very good call. That's so funny.
Yeah, it's my
That's so
favorite
funny.
player comp ever. So it's what happens when you get the inside scoop.
And you know what?
For,
He had
yeah,
some really great years in Portland also, by the way. So it's
yeah. I'm
appropriate.
asking you. So in the CBS, I'm looking at CBS Sports.
Yes.
They ranked for the first four picks: Debanza A, Peterson A, Boozer A plus, Wilson A. Would you agree with that rankings or switch it up?
I would switch it not so significantly though. All of them for me are A plus. Fit with the teams, the right picks at the right places. Like AJ DeBenza was the right pick. He's the best wing scorer that we've seen since Kevin Durant. Darren Peterson likely has the best upside if he stays healthy to be the best player in this draft. He really he reminds me a lot of Kobe. Like he has that level of play. For the Jazz, he's going to be phenomenal. It's going to be so much fun to watch. Cam Boozer, people have said that he's kind of like a poor man's, not a poor man's, similar skill set to Blake Griffin in his final year with the Pistons or the All-Star year with the Pistons, where he was literally just doing kind of everything, not as athletically, but just doing everything, which is not bad at all. And just a great pick for the Grizzlies, like a solid, good guy to have as your cornerstone moving forward. And Caleb Wilson is, man, that guy is awesome. He's just awesome, and like he's a guy that the Chicago fans will love. He plays his heart out. He's exceptional. So I think that all those players, nothing other than A plus, because he, like, everyone was talking about how Cam Boozer is the best player in this draft. I don't know. I don't know how to tell you that. I don't know, but all these guys are exceptional
I
talent.
hear it. Only two foreigners in the first round and pretty late in the first round. Do you think that America's back?
I think that America's back. Uh, yeah. You know what? I'll put it this way. I think that a lot of these guys are going to play for we will see Olympic teams in the future with a lot of these guys on that team because they're really talented. Like the talent really could range here.
The Flag, Knipple, Debanza, Harper, like Peterson, Wilson Olympic team is a very fun team. Like
It's going to
whenever
be excellent.
it's probably 8 years from now,
Yeah,
but like that team is just so fun.
it's going to be like offensively and defensively just dominant. It's going to be nuts.
Yeah,
And they get to play
yeah,
against Wemby. Like, that's really great.
yep. Do you want to talk about the World Cup? England tied 0-0.
Am I
You following
holding?
the World Cup or no?
Not as in depth as I'm following the draft, but we can talk about it if you
Nah,
want.
I don't have anything to say.
Um,
England tied Ghana last night, which is pretty sad because England's supposed to be like good.
eh, I
Also,
don't
the
believe they'll have.
U.S. is amazing.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
No,
we've
they're not
like
supposed to be. Like you said, like your response was like, of course they are. Like they've never been good
no,
since
they've
like
never been good, but
1940 something.
everyone said that this team was, if we had a chance to ever be good at a World Cup, like 2 years ago, this was our chance. And I know that they didn't really pull it together, whatever. But when you're playing for a country, it's a different. England, I feel like never gets it together the last like 10 years. Or maybe that's not true. Maybe the last World Cup they were good. But for the World Cup specifically, I feel like England like has had issues the last 10 years. America, I feel like we've always like we've always believed that we can do something in the World Cup, and it's
I feel very
not
strongly
surprised.
that basketball would benefit from leaving the Olympics and doing like a basketball World Cup.
Like FIBA,
No, because no one takes it seriously.
I think that's the reason why is that people don't take it seriously because it's not the Olympics.
I need it to be like an actual like like people take is the FIBA the same thing as the World Cup formatting wise? You
It's
know
literally
what?
it's literally it's FIFA but basketball. That's why it's instead of football it's basketball. It's the same whole thing.
And there goes that take.
But I agree
It
with you.
just
I think
totally
that we should
exists.
take international basketball more seriously. I think that you're right about that.
It
And
just
and Bill
totally
Simmons is a
exists.
big supporter of that actually. Is
I think I remember Brunson not playing well in FIBA.
I don't even remember if he was on that team. It could
He
be.
was on, I think he was on the team, but like Halliburton outplayed him.
Could be. Do you want to go through and just do quick highlights for this draft? Like things I'm excited about?
Let's do winners and losers.
Okay. Okay.
All right. You have 4 minutes on the clock. Give me
Okay, great.
we'll go back and forth. So give me winners. Give me one winner. Biggest winner.
One winner.
No, the
I
biggest
think
winner.
I think in a very, very funny way, and I don't think that anybody's necessarily gonna agree with me on this, like, of listening or internet or whatever. I think the Kings. I think Darius Acuff Jr. for the Kings, it just gives them some sort of identity, gives them something to hope for, gives them something like I feel like De'Aaron Fox was like that dream with a limit. I feel like this guy is such a great talent and he really could be something. So it's like fun. It's
Let
fun
me
for them.
ask you this question. I've been wondering this. People have been talking about Acuff. Why didn't the Clippers or Nets take him?
He doesn't play defense. He has the ability to in high stakes games. He plays defense, but otherwise his motor on defense looks absolutely terrible, and you don't really want that. The other piece of it is the Nets
But why aren't you saying like, wow, the Clippers got Wagler or the Nets got Brown? Like, why is it the Kings got Acuff? Like, why is it
because
if he doesn't
I
play
don't
defense, why is it so exciting?
I don't understand what the Clippers are doing. To be honest with you, I don't understand what the
So
direction forward
you
is.
think the Clippers? If you were the Clippers, you would have taken Acuff.
No, because they would have Darius Garland. I don't understand what they're doing as a team right now. I don't understand what the goal is. Trading Zubats in order to get Keaton Wagler is like fine, you know.
Do you believe in the draft that you should draft the best player available or the person who fits your team the best?
I think it depends on team. Like it depends on what's going on with your team. I think that's like you have
Interesting.
to be realistic with
Because I
yourself.
actually completely disagree. I think you got to go always best player available. Who's the best example of this?
Joel Embiid.
No, Sam Bowie.
That's the best example.
The Portland Trailblazers did not take Michael Jordan because they had Clyde
Yeah, I
Drexler.
guess. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And if you, it's actually I talk about this all the time. It's very defensible to not
Yeah,
take Jordan there because Clyde Drexler was the second best shooting guard of the 90s.
right.
And they had him already. So to say like, let's pick another shooting guard, it just doesn't fit. However, it's called the worst the worst pick, the worst thing ever. And so that's why I'm saying it's the best example of if Michael Jordan is the best guy in the draft, take the best guy in the draft. Then in my opinion, and then worst
Yeah,
case,
yeah.
you trade. If it turns out that one of those better, you just trade the other guy. Like I don't believe in drafting for fit.
I
I
so
believe
I
in
would
drafting best player available.
I would say this. I don't want to tell you that Keaton Wagler is so much better than Darius Acuff. I think that they drafted for the sake of the versatility, right? Like Keaton Wagler is defensively he's like a little bit small these days. He's probably going to grow into himself. But he can shoot the three really well, and he's like a good like ball handler, also like a good off guard with size. He's a 6'5". So I think that they did precisely that for the versatility of the pick. But Darius Acuff is a on ball dominant point guard. Um, and I think that for the Kings, that's all they need is they just need somebody who's going to say, "Give me the ball, don't worry about it, I'll figure it out." And he did that, when he was in college. and he'll continue to do it for the Nets. And I'm excited. Sorry, for the Kings, and I'm excited for them because it's been a couple of years of mediocrity.
Okay, before we go, biggest loser of the draft.
To our dear producer Max, why do the Nets keep doing this? What is this? Mikhail Brown Jr.
Wait,
What
but
is
can I
this?
say everyone thought that's where he'd go, no?
He has like back issues a little bit as a point guard, so I
But
don't really
didn't
understand
everyone
it.
think that's where he was gonna go?
Everyone thought that he was going to win the lottery, yes, but for the sake of the fit with the Nets, like they could have. They don't. What centers do they have? They're all
Mm-hmm.
about like the passing and whatever. Like Mara could have gone there. Like it just doesn't. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't think it's a good pick. Also, Nate Ament to the Bucks at 13. Also a loser.
Bill Simmons, this was his prediction for 1 through 14. He got a really good job. Listen to this, ready? This is his prediction. AJ Peterson, Boozer, Wilson, Wagler, Brown, Acuff, Flemings, Burries. This is where he got it
That's
wrong.
what I'm saying.
This is where he
Morris
got
is
it
going to be
wrong.
later, right?
Yeah. Ament, Morez, Mara, Yaxel, Sturts. Pretty good.
Sturts he had that high? Wow. He ended up going 16 to the Thunder, which was. I like him. He's basically a Peyton Pritchard type, but interesting. Very, very interesting. It's. I think that we've had successive years that I think that this draft class is going to end up being like last year's draft class. They're very good.
All right, let's see. That was the daily basketball recap in 15 minutes. Listen, thank you, Levy, for coasting, for producing, for being our draft guy for the podcast. We needed a draft guy. Levy will be solo potting in the second round. That's just not, that is not what I'm going to be doing. I want to thank you, Max, for not much, just nothing. And I want to thank you for listening.